Good morning. Welcome back, or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 15 of promises. We're going to be standing today. That whole progression of the theme picture of of me standing on the beach. We're going to build towards that still again. Abs on the floor, building those muscles, and then up and standing. Tomorrow's Sunday Yum, so we'll do peak standing, and then we'll come down onto the floor. Nice, beautiful morning this morning. The full moon, it was full last night, but the full moon, really clear sky, amazing dawn, frost. At one stage, I thought I'd lost one of my geese. I was like, oh, the fox is being a tyrant in my garden at the moment. It's taken out loads of stuff. Oh, it's terrible. It's really bad. But so I was like, oh, I got a goose, but no, it didn't. The goose was sitting on an egg. They're laying eggs and they have a nest. They have 2 nests, and it was just sitting on its nest and hiding. So that was okay. And yeah, just generally good. Oh, I've decided on the month of April, and I'll launch it tomorrow and Monday. Okay. It's going to be a good one. I really like it. I'm very inspired. So great to come lie on your back and let us begin. Yeah. So land again. Arrive onto your back. Have a sense of this moment as you lie here. What tells you the floor is beneath you? The feeling of the back of your head, your shoulders, the backs of your arms, the length of your spine, pelvis, feet flat on the floor. And then kind of sink into the floor. Land a bit deeper, settle. Super. Draw your right knee up onto your chest, squeeze it in. And then draw a circle with that right knee. So let go of your leg and then just circle, big circle with that right leg. Your knee is drawing a circle towards each of the different corners of the room. If there was a torch shining off your knee, you'd be able to shine all the way around, maybe where the wall and the ceiling meet. See how that is. And then circle in the other direction. Nice. Hold on to your knee. Smush your knee. So smushing your knee is where you squeeze your knee towards you and then also mobilize it left and right. So when your leg is in free flowing as such, it's the mobilization of the muscles. Whereas when we compress like this and smush, we're meeting the acetabulum and the femoral head.
So there's this sense of really meeting the bones of your hip, the bone of your pelvis. Nice. Come back to center. Now let your leg travel out so it floats just above the floor. And then draw your knee up towards you, squeeze it in. Leg long, above the floor. Then squeeze it in. Nice. One more time. Leg long. Pause with your leg long. That sense of floating just above the floor. Imprint your back into the floor. Widen into the back of the body. I push a bit extra into the left leg when I do that. I have a sense of really gluing myself to the floor. Nice. Bend your knee. Other side. So draw your left knee up towards you. Squeeze it in. Have a sense of compression through the hip. Sense of folding through the deep muscles. Nice. And then release and draw a circle with your left knee. I was out chopping wood again yesterday. Glorious thing to do. So entertaining. And then circle in the other direction. So much wood. Oh my God, so many trees came down here. It's so terrible. So many trees. Nice. Come back to center. Hold on to your shin. Pull your knee towards you. And then smush your knee from side to side or your hip from side to side. So you're compressing, you're loading the joint, compressing the joint, and then you're traveling left to right. It's a very different experience of the bones of my pelvis, the bone of my hip when I do this. Nice. Come back to center, release your hands, and then let your left leg travel so it floats just above the floor. And then bend your knee up onto your chest, squeeze it down towards you with your hands. Let your leg travel out and long. And then bend your knee towards you, squeeze it up. Nice. Next time when you lengthen out, pause. So really what's the word I use? It's gone. So really kind of widen the back of your body into the floor. Imprint your body into the floor. That's the word. Back of your head, your shoulders, the back of your rib cage. For me, the back of the ribs are trying to travel and move towards that left leg. So I'm really pulling the back of the right ribs down. The back of the waist on the right is also really down. Really compressing. Nice. Bend your knee, bring your foot to the floor, and then rock your knees from side to side. As you rock from side to side, notice the pelvis, notice your hips. Nice. Back to center. Both feet are flat on the floor, and then just drop the right knee out to the side, and then come back to center. So I'm rolling onto the baby toe side of the right foot, and then back to center. And as I do this, I'm really just noticing how is my inner thigh on the right? And for me, there's a twang going on there. It's going twang. And I'm just noticing. I'm like, how interesting. Nice. Now drop out the baby toe side of the left leg. Drop your knee wide. Moving slowly, moving smoothly. Really feeling that sense of as I travel, I can stay well with my hip. Nice. So bring the soles of your feet together, your knees apart. Straight away, I want to walk my shoulders away from my pelvis so that I'm flattening my spine through position on the floor rather than through physical effort. So now I feel just long on the floor. My spine feels settled. My pelvis feels settled as well. And then we're going to do the pelvic tilt here. So again, so that twang in my inner thigh on the right, I'm going to work on it. I'm going to just have some discovery about it. So arching into your lower back and then flatten your lower back down. So as I do this, my knees will widen as I arch and my knees will rise slightly as I flatten. Arching, knees widen, flattening, knees lift a little bit. But the focus is the pelvis, and your legs are traveling with you. They are responding to what's happening. The focus is the pelvic movement, and your knees, let them just do what they do, but just notice like, oh yes, look, when I flatten down, my knees lift a bit, and when I arch, my knees widen. Nice, one more time. Super. So walk your feet so there's a little bit of space between your feet, maybe 3 inches, 4 inches between your feet, and then bring your right foot to stand. Left leg is still out to the side. Drop your right knee wide, and then bring your left foot to stand. Right knee is out to the side. Both knees wide. Right foot to stand. Left knee is wide. Both knees wide. Left foot to stand. Both knees are wide. And then wide. Nice, cool. So flatten your lower back down, push your fingertips down, lift your feet up towards you, and then interlock your fingers around your feet and pull your feet towards your belly. And just feel, just get a sense of this moment as I pull my feet towards me, breathing into your belly. And then rock from side to side. Rocking, connecting, listening. Super. Stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. Roll into your ankles, big circles. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Point your toes towards the ceiling. Flex your feet. Really deeply feel the elastic at the back of your legs. Point your toes. Flex your feet. Nice. So hold on to the right leg. Hold on somewhere along the back of the right thigh and slowly lower the left leg down till it floats just above the floor. Point into your left foot and then draw a circle with your left leg. So as you circle your leg, the whole leg from your hip is moving. It's not just your ankle. So it's like if there was a piece of paper beyond my toes, I'd be making a really big circle with my toes on the piece of paper. And circle in the other direction. Nice. Both legs up towards the ceiling. Change. Hold on to the left leg, lower the right leg down, pointing into your toes, and then draw a circle with the right leg. The whole of the right leg is circling. And then in the other direction. Nice. Right leg up. Hold on to it. Lower the left leg down. And then just swing the left leg up and down. Swing it up, lowering it down. And notice if you can make the movement smoother. What's your lower back doing as you do this? What are your abdominal muscles doing as you do this? Nice. Change. Hold on to the left leg. Lower the right leg down. And up. Down. Up. Down. And up. Nice. Shake out your legs. Shake, 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 shake. And then roll all the way over and come into your child's pose. So coming down, arms are long, forehead is down, just pause. So now, even though we're making a shape with our legs, it's really passive. Before we've had to hold it, Now we're just yielding to gravity. Deeply settle in gravity. Nice. Come all the way forward onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes under, pull back into your downward dog. Let's have a sense of length through your legs, length through your arms. Have a bit of a wiggle. So that question, if so for example, right now there's a bit of a niggle in one of my hips. And so because I know that when I move, I'm really good at avoiding niggles, which is really good. It's a very good strategy. It's an amazing survival strategy. But that means that I'm beginning to compensate and avoid moving certain parts of my hip. So now when I move, I'm just making sure that I can feel that niggle as I move. So instead of blocking movement and not feeling it, I'm trying to encourage movement and include it in my body map, into the felt sense of the movement as it is. And just really including. Super. Bring your feet forward, walk your hands back, pause with your elbows on your knees. Hands on your knees. And come all the way up to stand. Wow, what a beautiful morning. So beautiful. So stand to the front of your mat. Pause. Feel your body. Notice the sense of you. Is your head over your shoulders? Are your shoulders even? Do your hands and arms hang evenly? Is your spine, where is it? Pelvis, legs, feet. How does your weight? I feel really wonky this morning. It's very interesting. I don't know whether that's just this morning or just that I'm feeling my wonkiness. Reach your arms wide, bring your palms together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins. Lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back. Pause. Breathe into your belly, lengthening into that right leg. Nice. Step back into your plank. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Reach your arms long behind you. Lift your toes. Squeeze your bum, lift your toes. Lift your chest as you rise. Nice. Hands to the floor. Push back. Push back into your downward dog. All the way back. Pull back through your heels. Leaning into your calves, feeling the whole of your body. Nice. Reach your right leg up towards the ceiling. And then step your right foot forward between your two hands. Whatever way you do, hop, skip, jump, step your foot forward. Step forward, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together, bending your elbows, bending your knees, come all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Pause. Step your right foot back. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Reach your arms back. Lift. Hands to the floor, push back. Push all the way back. Downward dog. Oh, it's Caroline's birthday today. Happy birthday, Caroline. Stretch your left foot up towards the ceiling. Step your left foot forward. Step forward, hands to the floor, forehead to your knees, slowly rolling up. With your arms wide, palms come together, palms come to rest in front of your chest. Nice. So we're going to do this without weights in the beginning. So really just feel, so feet are wide. We're going to start with water whooshing. Linda, you'll be delighted. And then we're going to move into ultimate water whooshing, and then we're going to come into balancing. So turn your toes towards the left. Bring your left elbow down to your knee, and then glide your hand along the floor and bring your hands straight out from your chest or from your face into water whooshing. Bring yourself back to center, both elbows, both knees pointing forward. Turn your toes towards the right, and then hang your left arm and straight in front of your face. And then just begin to travel from side to side. And as you travel, your feet are moving. Sometimes I do foot. Sometimes I do both together. I think foot has more balance. So I roll right foot and then left foot, and I'm changing my elbows as I go. Foot. If you want, you can have no elbows down, and you can begin to lift a little bit higher, maybe into ultimate water whooshing. Or even if you're using your elbows, you can still come up into ultimate water whooshing. So that's where your one hand is behind you, the other one is reaching upwards. Maybe we'll try both hands. Whoosh, both arms up. Jackie was saying yesterday that she loves these big reachy movements. Reaching up. Cool. So now that we've warmed up the legs, warmed up our torsos, we're running out of time. So turn yourself towards the left. So your two toes are towards the left. You're going to bend your front knee, a little bit like water whooshing. Water whooshing, we tend to go upwards. The next one we're going to go is forward. So it's like throw a bucket, have your hands back behind you, and then throw the bucket of water forward, and then reach with your hands and your back toe lifts off the floor. Come back, bring your bucket back, and then throw the bucket of water forward. Lift your back toes as you extend your arm. And so the gesture of throwing your hands forward will lift your back foot. So find in your body, oh, look. And it can be a small movement. We're just learning, there is a counterbalancing natural gesture. As I reach my arms forward, my back foot will lift. And then pause somewhere in it, wherever that is. Hands are forward, foot is back. Nice. Other side. Turn towards the right with your toes. Bring your arms back and then throw the bucket of water forward. And as you throw it forward, just feel back leg will lift. And it's really like, it's like the balance of you. Feel like, oh, look, I can find balance. And it's just a moment of balance that you're looking for. And then the next time we go, you're going to pause. Whatever version of this that you do, either toe on the floor, arms up, foot up. Awesome. Come onto the floor, all the way down. Twist towards the right. And then twist towards the left. Nice. Come sit on your chair or whatever it is that you sit on. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. I think I'm coming down with a cold. I can feel one of my nostrils, one of my sinuses blocking up. So sorry if I sound a bit sniffly. So landing, hands on your heart.
Nice. Hands go forward, thumb and forefinger touch, wide. Back of your hands come together. Scoop towards your heart and forward. Thumb and forefinger down. Back of your hands come together. Scoop towards your heart and forward. Just wide. Scoop. Wide. Scoop. Wide. Scoop. Wide. Scoop. Nice. Last one. Wide. Scoop towards your heart or towards your belly, whichever one you're scooping, and then just hold that which is precious. And draw that towards your heart. How wonderful. Come lie on the floor, all the way down. Land again. How yummy. How wonderful. So tomorrow, Sunday yum. Yum. It's always really gorgeous lying on the floor after a week of wandering around and doing water washing and stuff like that. So we'll be on the floor, deeply moving. And yeah, happy birthday, Caroline. I hope you have a fabulous day. And I think you're in Dublin. So great. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. Ciao, ciao, Slán.